WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Lights, camera, action.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Do you know who I am?
Live and local inside the J. Michael Studio.
People know me.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Gonna get you hot tub. I'm gonna make it wet. Say hot tub, rubber dub and hot tub, rubber dub with me. Second hot tub.
Yeah.
Will you make me sweat?
Yeah.
Second hot tub.
Yeah.
Will you make me wet?
Yeah.
Well.
And good morning and welcome to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. I got a brand new notebook, and I really need the old one and not this new one.
Notebook? You mean paper kind of notebook?
Yeah, notebook where you write notes and stuff like that.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Yeah, I did. We
Did
had
anything special?
No, we had friends come down from Georgia and hang out and went boating over the weekend and stuff like that.
Did you see any sharks out there?
No, I didn't.
You got your sea tow?
I had my sea tow.
No go without sea tow.
We went way out there looking for dolphins. The water was clean and calm. And
how bad was the lightning yesterday where you were located at? It was bad where we were at.
Man, it was wicked. The first storm, not so bad. And then you think, okay, well, the second storm's going to lose some energy. And when that second storm come through, I mean, it was hitting, I got a little thingamabob on my computer that shows you where the lightning has struck in the last 30 minutes. Yeah. It was like 0 feet away or, 0.5 miles away, half a mile away, and some of them were so close that it registered 0.0.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of them you could feel the concussion. And I thought, dang on, this is getting a little out of control here.
Did you lose power?
No, never did, oddly enough.
Good. Yeah, it was
sometimes we lose power just for the heck of it.
The heat, the humidity, and then the electrical storms help cool things off. But we went to see the ape movie, the Planet of the Apes, one of those, the latest one they've done.
Oh, yeah.
We said, let's go to the movie. So we went to the movie and went and saw it. Julie and I went and saw it. And actually, it was pretty good. I didn't expect much. And it was good. It was a good movie. It's long. I mean, I was surprised it was long, but it was good. I always kind of like those. The first one, I remember that real old Planet of the Ape. That was pretty cool. And
that guy's name that was the star of that one.
Charlton
Heston. Heston, yeah.
You'll take this gun in my dead hands. Yeah. I'm with him.
Take your stinking hands off me, you monkey, or whatever.
Well, I'm talking about the commercials he made about the NRA. You'll take my gun off this dead body or something like that. I agree with that.
Can't have my gun until you take it out of my
dead body.
Hands.
Yeah.
Something like that.
My man. Anyway, what do we got? Oh, I do have some animal updates for you guys today. But hey, I don't hardly ever brag. Once a day.
Of course, you're so humble.
Humble, very humble. But Jeremy Pritchett, Glenn, heck, all of us were making bets the first 4 games of the College World Series.
Yeah.
And someone hit every single one of them.
I wonder who that was. Mm-hmm. Couldn't have been you, could you?
Yes, I took Tennessee over FSU. And that was a baseball game. That was an incredible baseball game.
The Kentucky game was pretty wicked, too. I mean,
all of them were great. The first 4 games were all really good, really good. The SEC is 3-0 versus the ACC right now. Tennessee, the swing check, I don't know, man. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
And they said it was not a strike, and I was watching. I kind of thought it was. But that saved me and made me get all of them correctly where everybody else missed out on the FSU game. I had FSU losing to Tennessee. They did it. They bounced back and get a big win. Chad's going to have more about that later. But FSU did bounce back, and I think FSU still got a shot to win this whole thing.
Could be FSU.
Florida's got a shot for all of it.
I'd like to see that game.
But right now, to somebody beats Tennessee is Tennessee's world.
Speaking of Tennessee.
The man, I knew he'd call today. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach James.
Did you have a good Father's Day?
I did. I actually got called by both my daughters, and I spoke to my granddaughter.
Called what?
Isn't that wonderful?
What did you get called? What did they call you?
Sexy.
Well,
Man.
the younger one's the one that called me a narcissistic,
Old buzzard.
whatever, old buzzard. Yeah, yeah. They did. Hey, I'm not calling here to proclaim Tennessee champions yet. FSU, like you just said, I think you just gave out your mouth, Coach Hale, which is amazing that someone who's raised in Alabama can be so smart. That FSU's not out of this. In fact,
No.
I fear them more than anybody, but it's just a great World Series, a college World Series.
Really is. Really is.
It
good.
is, and I tell you, y'all don't mess with Eddie too much. Michigan is really the best sports program in the Big Ten. I mean, you can tell Kovalevsky and Jim Bob that. I'll tell them, I'll tell them. But I told them last year they needed to play hockey outdoors and they got a great hockey arena up there. They need to build an indoor baseball field, and they can compete with the SEC and the ACC.
Yeah.
And until they do that, it's over with. And, Coach Jarrett at FSU, he rolled into Knoxville 2 years ago with an inferior Notre Dame team and beat Tennessee, swept them out of the Super Regional. So
That's right.
I'm sure he's telling stories about that. But right now, I thought that Tennessee, Kentucky, A&M, and FSU were the four best teams going in. And I know it sounds like Captain Hindsight, but, man, I mean, it's proven to be true.
Yeah.
FSU didn't have any trouble with the orange from Virginia.
What did you think? I know you're a Tennessee guy, but when I first saw it, I thought it was a strike, and then they called it off and said no strike when he.
What inning was that? I can't remember.
Heck, it was towards the end of the game. But did you think? Obviously, being a Tennessee fan, it was not a strike. I imagine you're going to say, but what did you think?
Well, I don't. Listen, I had outpatient surgery Friday, and I went under anesthesia at 4:00.
Wow.
So I listened to the game.
Oh, okay.
And I fell asleep. I can't remember if I was cussing or praying when I fell asleep. What the score was early. And then I woke up like the hand of God was on me. I wake up in the bottom of the ninth, and it's 11-11. This is a true story. And then you know what happened.
Yeah.
Tennessee walked them off. But I don't know. It's hard to say. Last night, Tennessee's game, everything's going along fine, and the umpire got sick or something.
Yeah, had a concussion.
I don't know what happened.
Had a concussion. Yeah, that was
the
crazy.
umpire had a concussion?
Something else had one of those games. A&M, Florida, something. They had a fan or something. I can't remember.
Anything can happen. You've traveled. You don't want to. You can get food poisoning or whatever. And it was 90 in Omaha last night, which I know it was rougher here and down there. Heck, it was 89 in Jackson, Tennessee at 8:00 last night.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to drift too far off the subject, but FSU is not done. Of course, but Tennessee only has to win one game to get to the championship series, and FSU has to win 3, I believe.
Right.
But and they, North Carolina. I don't know. FSU hasn't played North Carolina this year. They've played Florida more times than they've played North Carolina. They haven't played them at all. So who knows?
Wildcat keeps talking about Kentucky.
That's right. Even Rob texted me and he said, "Well, I might have to go from being an FSU fan to a Kentucky fan now." Yeah. Even Rob. I've converted him.
Now, the only reason he's doing that would help FSU. That's the only reason he's saying that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, that wouldn't help FSU. Kentucky's in the other side.
That's right.
Who's really upset and pulling their hair out? The matchmakers up in Bristol, not Tennessee, Connecticut, who just can't stand it if there's going to be 2 SEC teams or probably 2 ACC teams. I don't know. It regionalizes the ball game, but heck, baseball. We got the weather in the South. Come on, that's an advantage. You just can't,
right now, the SEC's 3-0 in this little tournament.
Sing it with me, Coach. Sing it with
versus
me.
ACC. SEC. I got my FSU shirt on.
Doc.
What shirt do I have on today?
You got your FSU.
FSU shirt on.
All right.
Well,
Jamie got that for me for Father's Day.
That's a nice looking shirt.
Thank you.
Can I talk football for just a second?
You can do anything you want, Mike.
There's rumors that the sprint champion from Oregon is going to enroll at Ole Miss. Now, it was the dude who won the girls' sprint championship in 10.11 seconds. And this is terrible, a tasteless joke, but this is warning people, don't believe this, don't pull over, this isn't the news. But I think he wants to go to Ole Miss, and he wants to look at Olivia Manning's homecoming gown, and he's been promised he can wear some old hand-me-down leather miniskirts from Mrs. Toohey, the great offensive genius who, raised up,
from Memphis
over there at Auburn.
Yeah.
So
Wait a minute now.
anyway,
Whoa. Time out. Don't. Whoa.
I'm not going to gloat. Go ahead.
I did not know. So you kind of threw this on. I was kind of halfway lit. So this was a male. I'm thinking he's a female. Is that what that was?
Yeah. He. Here's the thing. One of my male players called me up the other day, and he's talking about some of the girls that played contemporaneously with him, and they're going to save. And he was like making comments. I had to correct him. Those girls, those women are going to save women's sports. Martina Navratilova is out against it. It's going to. When whatever Ms. Jenner calls herself now. I remember when he was on the Wheaties box. When he says it's wrong to do that, it's wrong. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's wrong. I'm not saying morally wrong. It's just unfair. It's competitively unfair. Anyway, Doc, I don't need it. I still don't need orthopedic surgery, but I'll come to you when I do need it. God bless all y'all.
That, Mike.
And go Vols. Of course.
Go Vols, man. Go Vols.
Wildcat Vols championship, hopefully. Bye.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Tell you what, man. If Tennessee looks good right now, I got to give them credit. Lou Holt's son did something. They won 3 championships in a row, and what's it called? The USFL now? Well, I forgot what it's called. The Birmingham Stallions. They've won 3 of their league championships in a row, which is kind of unheard of in any sport to win 3 in a row, unless you're Oklahoma with softball and they win 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, Dr. Chad Miser, how you doing, sir?
I'm a little late this morning.
No, not you. You would never.
Call that
a doctor, a professional like you, self-discipline.
Well, I had to make an entrance.
I think that he likes that.
Fashionably late. I'm sorry I didn't have pomp and circumstance ready to play when he came in, but
go get my coffee, James.
Hey, I'll be right back. What kind do you want, sir? Hey, he tells you to do something, you do it. I mean, it is what it is.
he didn't mean for you to go to Starbucks.
That's where I want to go. I'll be gone a while. Man, I don't have much today. how was your Father's Day?
It was good.
Did you do anything special? Go out and see
yes, I did
sharks?
something special. No, I did nothing. I went to
special.
church and then I did nothing.
That's the best things to do.
Yeah.
I hope you watched all these baseball games are being played. I'm hoping you're keeping up on all that.
I watched bits and pieces and highlights and stuff like that and read a little bit, but I didn't watch the games. I had too many other things going on at home, even though wasn't doing a whole lot. Yeah.
It was hot. Couldn't get anything done outside.
Raining.
Couldn't get anything done inside. Raining.
Yeah, all kind of stuff going on.
Thunderstorms, dogs.
But it still was a restful weekend. Anyway.
That's what everybody I know talked about.
Yeah.
How much they rested over the weekend. That's all I did. I went from the couch to the bed to the lounger out on the back deck. Just kind of made my rounds. Coach, what are you doing?
He's on his phone.
I'm reading.
You can't drive the bus and be on your phone.
Hey, Jim makes a good point. How can the Gators be 3-0? How can Florida be 3-0 when they lost their first game? They lost to an SEC school, but still, you'd be 4-1.
Well, you would think.
Yeah. Hey, math's not important. Hey, Brent, we don't want to hear you. We don't want the corrections, all right? We just want the.
It never has.
Hey, let me tell you, I sent this guy, this idiot, great, have Father's Day. You're a great dad, great friend. No response, no anything. No, thank you, kiss my butt. It's always something I say wrong they hit on. I mean, it's weird. I think
it's too easy.
I don't know what it is. Hey, next time he's late, just leave the damn door closed.
Randy, let him in.
You might better lock it, John.
Anyway, I don't even have my thing. Chad, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
We got to talk about this AI robot.
That guy is there for you anytime, day or night. My good buddy Tommy Santamont called him up, got him fairly quickly, and been worried about Tommy. He's doing better now. I think his back is a little bit better, but he just got back from that huge trip and all that walking, hiking, traveling.
Oh yeah,
and I was concerned about his health, but he's good. He's going to be good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think he got sick on the show last week.
No,
he had to leave early. Is what he said.
Got sick of the show.
He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. Hey, J. Michael's Restaurant. If you're sick of us, thank you guys. You can go to J. Michael's Restaurant and you won't be sick anymore. Go check it out. You'll love it. The best seafood, the coldest beers, the legendary J. Michael's. South Oak Title and Closing. Chuck Tucker does a great job, no doubt about that. All your real estate closing, make sure you go with South Oak Title and Closing. Incredible. Mark, 30A Mark, use them all the time. Beth Movey, they all want the best. The best use the best, like Saban says. Stevenson Eric, talking about the best. There's nobody better than Stevenson Air Conditioning. Matter of fact, I have not called them yet. I've got to get them out and service mine. They do a great job. Get service, it runs better, saves you money on your power bill, it lasts longer. If you got an old one, get rid of it. It's one of the few things you can actually purchase to pay for itself over a period of time because you save so much money on your power bill. Charlie Corn's Place on 15th Street. You want a great meal. You want some good country cooking. The best you can get anywhere. One meat, 3 size, $11.20. They got Friday night special, Saturday night and Sunday night. Friday night, fried fish or grilled, baked beans, cheese grits, or French fries, roll in a tea. Saturday night is the shrimp night, fried or grilled, and then the big one on Sunday, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, cream corn, roll in a tea, the legendary Charlie Corn's Place. We'll be right back with Dr. Chad Mitchell, talking about legend, and also Wildcat, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
America's team plays here.
And a rocket to right field. This thing is into orbit.
The Atlanta Braves on ESPN Northwest Florida. Acuna, Ozzie, and Austin Riley lead the Braves' high-powered offense.
Swung on, belted, deep right field. Get out of here, Ozzie. Home run. Ball game.
The Atlanta Braves on ESPN Northwest Florida is sponsored by Brock's Pest Control. Store more portable buildings, reliable hydraulic solutions. Billburg Kia and Mid-South Lumber.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and a high of 90 with wind 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the southeast. Some clouds tonight, a gentle breeze and warm near 77. Partly cloudy and 91 tomorrow with a wind out of the east around 13 miles per hour. 92 and some clouds with a moderate breeze Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Hi folks, I'm Tracy from Tracy's Fine Jewelry. Shopping for the perfect diamond can be difficult, but that's why I've trained my staff to offer you a stress-free diamond experience. Me and my I Do crew have 50 years experience, and we have more certified diamonds in stock at the best prices in town. So if you're tired of high-pressure salespeople, come see me, your diamond girl, and my I Do crew at Tracy's Fine Jewelry, because we don't work on commissions. We work for smiles and I Do's.
Are you looking for a place to take a leak? Do you have a truck, tractor, or other hydraulic equipment leaking or not performing as it should? At Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, we can get you back to work. Do you have a busted or leaking hose? Hydraulic cylinder or pump needing repair? If competitive pricing and a quick turnaround are what matter to your business, come see us at Reliable Hydraulic Solutions. Or you can give us a call at 850-326-3000. Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, 6840 Highway 77 in Southport. The best place in town to take a leak.
Do you know who I am?
If he was the last person on Earth,
I'm kind of a big deal.
mankind would still have a chance.
We may have to repopulate the Earth.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
I'm very important.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We hope all the papas out there had an absolutely great Father's Day. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for the people that get up in the morning, go to work, that listen to our show. You run the world, not the United States of America. Your taxpayer money that you make goes to pay for everybody and all the politicians' votes. Thank you so much for everything you do. That's incredible. They're going to let them vote. I'm telling you what. This week you'll see they're going to let them vote.
Sarcasm in your voice there.
A little bit. Hey, a couple things. We had 5 men caught a 200-pound, 17-foot boa, the second largest ever caught in the state of Florida. In 1857, the British discovered 18 fossils. One was 3 times bigger than the average king cobra, approximately weighed 57 pounds. You know, they can grow up to about 18 feet long.
A cobra?
Yes. So you're talking about a 40-something, 49-foot, 50-foot snake. Of course, they found them back in 1857.
Listen, I wouldn't have needed 5 men. All you need is one gun.
I would not even. And not only that, here we got some more great stuff. Chad's got some for you. But Chad, let me get this before you do this. South Africa, this resort, unbelievable resort, luxury hotel. People in there enjoying their peaceful morning breakfast and unbelievable facilities, incredible. What happens? A 150-pound jaguar walks in. Does not bother anybody, walks through the restaurant, places the order, and leaves. I mean, really, didn't hurt anybody. Not so fortunate in California. Tell us what happened to the great state of California.
Yeah, this is a national article.
National.
This woman, Patrice Miller, in California, has been complaining for months about this aggressive black bear
she reached out for help.
Yeah. And was complaining about it and documented this thing and complaining over and over again. Well, this black bear decides to knock down her front door one night, goes into her bedroom and basically kills her in her bed and drags her into the living room. And they think that he was feeding on the corpse for 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah. And
wow.
You know, it's the state's first documented fatal black bear attack on a human, but still
in that state.
Yeah, I mean, she's complaining over and over and over again. You know, we've got some similar problems here in Bay County. I have friends that have had black bears, and they complain and complain and complain, and you wonder, okay, what does it take to get a bear removed? I mean, if somebody out there knows, call us.
Sooner or later, a little kid, little child will be the first to go. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I mean, in South Florida, I'm always looking for one. You know, just when I go to take out the trash.
Did they have her age? They say what her age was.
Hold on. She was 71.
See, that's what I'm saying. Usually if you hear something break into your home, you have time to get up and get your weapon, lock a door. But when you're older...
She's in California. They don't like weapons in California.
They don't allow guns. They only let the criminals have guns there. I'm sorry, my bad. But you could, I've always thought about that. You could hear, even if you got a sliding glass door, a French door, or something like that, a huge bear leans up against it, knocks it down. You would hear it. Yeah, maybe have time to go get your weapon. But if you got kids, you don't want a gun right beside your bed or something like that, unless you have one of those safe boxes like I do. You touch it, it pops open, and I got all kind of stuff, secret stuff. You don't want to mess with my home, I'm telling you. You don't. But can you imagine, poor old thing, 71 years old.
Yeah, and complained. She even had a nickname for it that we can't say on the air.
Was it racist?
No, it wasn't racist. No, it was,
okay.
It was
I thought maybe it might have been.
colorful.
It was a filthy word.
Yes.
Filthy word. Okay.
I said we can't say it on the air.
Why?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
What the heck? Anything. That's all I got from nature. Anything? Did you see any sharks when you were out there? Everything. Sharks kind of quieted down.
No, I didn't. And the water was really clear. I did see a lot of vessels that I hadn't seen in the years and years and years and years. They were boats owned by the government, obviously, and they had research vessel tattooed, painted on the side of them. And, I've seen Coast Guard, and I've seen FWC, and I've seen Panama City and Bay County boats out there. But I have never seen a research vessel, inside the jetties and then tooling up and down the sandbars on the Gulf side of it. I've never saw one of those boats before, so I thought, maybe it's time to go inside the jetties and get out of the Gulf. Because these guys are out and saw a lot of half-eaten
Let me ask you this.
fish.
Let me ask you this. If you live in Tallahassee and you write a story about Miami, is that planted a seed down there? Did you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
A guy wrote an article that Miami should drop all athletics. And the guy's name, it says where he's from, Tallahassee. I mean, he was talking about, NIL, revenue sharing, everything that's going on, the downfall of college athletics. The minor sports going to get wiped out. When this revenue sharing, the money they used to use to pay for all the other sports off college football and basketball, they're going to have to share that revenue. And I don't know what that percentage is. Somebody said 20, somebody maybe it's 50. I don't know what it is. But those sports are going to go away. Well, this guy wrote this article about Miami. He said they need to drop all sports, focus on academics. So if you're an FSU fan, do you want Miami dead, gone, and buried? Or do you want to continue to play them, Chad?
I would like to continue to play them.
Wildcat, would you rather compete against them or just get rid of them?
Well, as a Kentucky fan, I said get rid of them.
Well, let me ask you this. Kentucky, Louisville, would you rather Louisville just go away or would you rather compete with the Cardinals?
You really expect me to answer that question knowing that Randy's probably listening?
Well, he wants you to be fair and honest. He wants you to be fair and balanced.
Yeah, he does.
Just know they got Miami ranked.
No, I
here,
would not answer to your question.
In recruiting, 247 Sports has got Miami down here at 49. Way
247 Miami.
49 Miami.
You made I don't think it's a factual statement you made a minute ago. Maybe it was. FSU, where are they ranked 24/7 recruiting?
64th right now.
How many commitments do they have?
They have 4. And here's the deal. 1 5-star. 3 4-stars.
They coming.
Right. If they get some more through the year, they're going to go up the ranking. But right now, they are sitting down at, they've got them ranked 64th. And Florida's down here at 69th, even though Florida's done really well in the portal. And so is FSU.
Florida Gators is ranked what?
69th in recruiting. They have 3 4-stars.
Is that an old? Look at the date of that. When did this article come out?
It's the current one. This is for 2025.
What's the date of that article? Does it say?
6/16/24, 11 p.m. yesterday.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, you got
That's crazy.
You're the sports guy for this show. You got to keep up.
I don't
with this
keep
stuff.
up with 24/7. I don't keep up with 24/7. I got 3 on 3. I got ABC. I got ESPN.
He didn't do anything 24/7.
Dang, I cannot believe Florida's that bad. I got Auburn. I mean, Auburn was 8th. Auburn's now 6th.
It is early, but your top.
It's not that early.
Your top teams right now: Ohio State number 1, Notre Dame number 2.
No, well, here we go. Timeout.
Alabama number 3.
The one I had, LSU's number 1. Number 2 is Georgia.
There's a lot of argument.
Number 3 is Ohio State Buckeyes.
There's a lot of argument about it. Yep. Yeah. But I'm just telling you what 247 Sports says.
That's communist.
1 is Ohio State.
It'll be a year like that movie, The Draft, with Kevin Costner, where everything goes chaotic.
Just like Brian says, that's an old article. That's 8 hours ago. You can't. That's old news, man. That was a retweet. That's he's trying to steal the thunder. We got the newest one coming out any second now.
Oh.
All right, let's talk about some of our great people. Should Miami drop?
No.
Athletics? No. Okay.
No, they should not.
Chad said no. Let's keep it rolling. I thought they had anyway. Let's get it. Dr. Chad Mitchell's with us right now. This will be his 25th on Bay County sidelines. Give him a hand. 25 years. Unbelievable. That's incredible. El Rodeo Tequila Bar and Grill. You want the best Mexican food you can get anywhere? Yeah, you can get it right down there. They also have happy hour, buy one, get one free. A lot of people down here, all these baseball players, softball teams, they're going to have a great time. This is the new place to have a birthday party. Great big facility. They treat you really well. Karaoke every Thursday night. Go check it out. You'll love it. Right across the street from the Navy Base. El Rodeo Tequila Bar and Grill. Rudy's Barbecue. We used them Saturday, and it was outstanding. People love the sausage. We got the pulled pork. It was outstanding. They made some, had 2 people said, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go check this out. And they will. They'll get down to Rudy's Barbecue. And I got a bunch of new cards in. I just got them. So we'll be giving away some Rudy stuff here shortly. We gave away most of them, I believe, already, but we've got a load in here right now.
Our 7th year anniversary.
Are we done?
thing.
Yeah, are we done with the Atlanta
done.
Braves?
I don't have the name of the winner. I figured somebody would leave that for me from the afternoon underdogs, but I don't have that winner. But coming up very soon, being how you brought that up, on Friday the 28th of this month, we'll be giving a 4-pack of tickets away to an Atlanta Braves baseball game.
Always give away.
On the
We need to let people start calling and giving us stuff. I'm tired of giving things away. They need to call in and say, hey, Coach, we got donuts for you. Coach, we got this for you.
Call in, do the show for you, so what else do you want?
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
At a crocodile, no, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Seem to live and die going to Michigan message boards. And if Michigan was so much in trouble, Buckeye boy, why is your recruiting star leaving Columbus if we're going to get the death penalty and all supposed infractions that you guys are saying?
How many running backs have you landed?
Weekday morning 7 to 9. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Discover the new Kia during the Summer Sticker Sales event going on now at Bill Bird Kia. Our SUV family is built for all-in adventures and endless possibilities. Whether you're traveling on the highways or off-road, you'll do it with grace and grit. Now offering 1.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2024 Kia Sorento or a new 2024 Kia Sportage. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Now enjoy the view this summer because the road is yours in a brand new Kia from Bill Bird Kia.
Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2024 Kia Sorento or new 2024 Kia Sportage with $2,165 per month per 1,000 financed and 48 months. Quantities limited. No down payment required. Cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 7/8/24.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros' 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
He doesn't try on clothes at the department stores. He just rips stuff off the hanger and lives with the consequences for years.
It's classy, it's intriguing.
He's sexy, sassy, and full of spunk.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
2, 3, 4. Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! You have a great time. Get out of Newbies. The mothership, the best bands in the Southeast. Charlotte wants it. Charlotte gets it. She got the best lineup this summer they probably ever had, and they've been knocking out of the ballpark. They've been packed out. Get out to Newbies. Have a wonderful time. Newbies, too, a great place to go watch all the College World Series, and also a great place to shoot pool. Just have a wonderful time. Newbies, too. Get after that, you want to head down to the mothership and have a great time, go down there and have a great time. Everybody's going to wind up there anyway. John and Charlotte always giving back to the community. Let's make sure we go support them. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. All right, Chad, they got the FSU update. What do you got for us today?
FSU on Friday gets beat by Tennessee 12-11. So they played Tennessee pretty well. They ended up in the elimination bracket playing Virginia on Sunday. Yeah.
Let's ask Rob about this.
Is he on the phone?
We got Rob on the phone. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll be able to tell us.
Was it a strike? Did you see it? I thought it was a strike. I did. And then they said, but I had picked Tennessee to win, so I was okay. Rob, what you got for us, buddy?
Yeah, well, how was your weekend? Did you have a happy Father's Day?
Yes, I had a great time, man. Really good time. Girls came over last night, my grandson. We had a good time.
Because you complain about nobody giving you no love to get that out of the way.
I want to thank you, Rob. You know what he did Friday? He drove all the way over here, and gave us some donuts. And we gave him about 10 cases of drinks.
Randy gave him the drinks.
Yeah. Randy gave him some drinks.
Gave him a hard time.
No, but thank you. That was so sweet of you. Thank you, sir.
Hey, I deserved them because I won them with the call in for the Braves, the 70th anniversary giveaway.
That's right. You did.
That's right. So, I mean, it wasn't like I took anything that I didn't earn.
That is correct, sir.
I won those. That was a prize. You know?
Now,
I didn't get my Rudy's card or my paparazzi card or anything else. I guess you have them in your pocket.
We got plenty of those now. We're doing good. Hey, Tennessee did something they didn't deserve.
Oh, man. They deserved it. I mean, they played good, and they hit the ball. My thing is that we gave them every opportunity to win that ball game.
Yep. Yes, sir. That was a weird game. That was a great game, but it was weird.
I'm questioning why when you go in the ninth inning, you're playing in a foreign ballpark, you're not real sure, you put your second string center fielder in, and you move your starting center fielder that's been in that position all game long, you put him in left for defense.
Yeah.
And then you get a ball hit that's just a little bit, anyway.
Rob, let me ask you something. I heard all the talk about how big that field is. There won't be a lot of home runs. Did you see that kid crush that one? What was it, 400 and something feet right over center field? I mean, it was unbelievable.
Well, Tibbs hit one that was 406 feet, and it was not a home run. It stayed in the park.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I mean, that is a big, it's like 410 dead center.
Yeah.
There's not even, I don't think there's a major league ballpark that's that deep in dead center.
Who was the one that hit it 440 or something? Was this Tennessee player? I can't remember. I've watched so many baseball games, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was a Tennessee-Florida State game. The guy crushed it. Was that it?
There was two or three of them because the kid that follows Tibbs, and I'm not sure what his name is, he hit one that was a mammoth home run.
Yeah. He had two, I think. I think he had two.
Yeah. FSU and the kid yesterday, he hit two home runs. But, but they're hitting them to the short porch and left. And Tibbs hit a couple that were 440 something feet, but they're just foul and down the right field line.
Right.
But we're playing shallow center right, and we're pitching everybody to the out, low and away. To me, that's not. You're not setting yourself up for success like that. And heaven forbid. I mean, Ox is a he's been good off and on all year when they brought him in. And I do not understand. None of the FSU bullpen can throw a strike when they come in.
Yeah. I mean, Tennessee scored 5 runs between the 8th and 9th innings to win the game.
It was crazy.
Yep.
It was a heck of a game, man.
FSU scored 7 runs in the 4th inning, y'all.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, they sent 13 batters to the plate in the 4th inning.
How many hits did Florida State have?
They were on their 6th
13, 14?
I don't have the.
How many hits did Florida State have? They had at least 13, 14 hits. 13 hits, at least, yeah. And Tennessee had what?
Let's see.
13 runs.
Tennessee had 18 hits.
Dang.
Right. FSU had 11 runs and 13 hits. So,
yes,
I mean,
they were more efficient.
That's crazy.
Correct.
So, Rob, let's talk about the Virginia game yesterday. I mean, what'd you think about it? I watched Carson Dorsey, the pitcher. I mean, he lasted for like 8 innings, and there was a couple of times. I mean, his curveball was nasty. I mean, guys just swinging. They come in about chest high and then just drop off past the corner, and they're swinging and missing on those. I mean, what'd you think about the pitching? It looked really good to me.
Well, if you go back, he pitched the Friday night game of the regional. He pitched the Friday night game of the super regional. And then the kid that pitched for us this past Friday night pitched the second game. So why did we change up what we've been doing? So, I mean, I just have some questions. And now, if we'd have won, you go, hey, great idea.
Yeah.
But since we lost,
You know, you can nitpick and figure out, well, what did we do different?
Hey, Rob.
I mean, Tennessee's good.
Let me ask you a question. I watched Chad play when he was younger. He had a hard time as a catcher. He could catch the ball, but he was kind of scared of the guys running in trying to, make scores, so he would tag
Not
them,
true.
and the ball would
Not
always
true.
pop out of the glove.
Not true.
How can that happen? How can you catch the ball, tag the guy out, and the ball pops out?
I've never dropped a ball at
Running
the
into
plate.
Doc would be like hitting a brick wall. There ain't nobody going to run over
No,
Doc.
that happened in the game.
Listen, I usually put my shoulder in their chin, and I didn't have a hard
that I
time holding
believe.
on to the ball.
Hey, here's Chad. Look, Chad.
You gotta
Eyes closed,
tune
head
into
turned,
YouTube and watch
ball
that.
dropped.
Hey,
Anyway.
I played catcher all my life. Let me tell you something. When you got the ball and he's coming down the base, you just stand off to the side and hit him right in the shoulder.
Exactly.
They go tumbling down.
They do. That's exactly right.
Well,
Right. So
I wish that would have happened the other day.
All in place.
So another player for FSU that I thought was really good was Jaime Ferrar. I hope I'm saying his name right. Who hit the 2 homers?
Yeah.
Oh man! I
Yeah,
mean, he had a hot bat, and these were big drives. So
he had 4 RBIs Friday night and yesterday.
Hey, Rob, I got a question for you. Buckeye Boy wants to know: are you turning on the coach? Are you turning to a Bill Allen? I mean, you're putting you're bad mouthing FSU coaching decisions. He wants to know: are you turning like Bill Allen? That's the question.
is Bill Allen?
This is not for me.
Is
It's
Bill
not for
Allen
me.
against FSU?
No, he loves FSU.
I know.
But he
I'm
questions
lost.
it. Bill will question things. He points out things.
Well,
Every fan questions things.
Yeah.
When you lose and you've got, now I'll say we've lost a lot of games all year long because of our pitching, so, but I am going to say that the other night I have questions about some of the moves we made.
Okay. Well, let me ask you
Like I
this.
said, if it works out, it's great.
FSU could come back and win this whole thing. Now, they could.
Yeah.
They're good.
It's harder to do it with the one loss. But it
What
can
they
be
got to win
done.
3 games now?
Yeah.
Or more.
It's going to be tough to beat Tennessee twice,
Yes, it is.
especially when they get the extra day of rest. Tuesday?
So they're playing North Carolina tomorrow. FSU.
FSU.
Yep, at 2 p.m. Eastern on
And Tennessee
ESPN.
does not play.
Yeah. And then the winner of that game will move on to play.
Now, Florida plays today, what,
Tennessee.
1 o'clock today? I think Florida's got the early game.
Let me look it up. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock Central,
1 o'clock our time.
2 Eastern. They're playing North Carolina State. They're in the elimination bracket with North Carolina State.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game for Florida. Who you like in that one, Rob? Florida, NC State?
Haven't seen NC State enough to really have a hard opinion, but, it depends on who shows up for Florida.
Yeah. And who's the night game?
The night game is Kentucky, Texas A&M.
Ooh, Kentucky, Texas A&M. I got A&M. I got A&M.
Don't leave A&M out.
Don't leave A&M out. Come on.
I'm leaving them out.
The only reason I picked A&M was to make you mad.
I know you did. I saw that evil little twinkle in your eye.
That was it. We got that in a minute. Go ahead, Rob.
That starter that A&M threw Saturday night.
Yeah.
He was throwing BBs. It was low, and he can.
How late did you stay up to watch it? I watched. It was 3-0. I went to bed when it was 3-0. I couldn't stay up anymore. It was 3-0. Yeah.
I wasn't staying up to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That umpiring crew that stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning after that game, that Florida game the other night, had the morning game yesterday.
Good Lord. Bless their heart. They earned their money.
That guy that was behind the plate that took that one under the chin yesterday, he probably didn't get in bed till 3:30.
He had a concussion, I think.
No, that was the second game.
That was the second game?
That
Okay.
The guy took one off the face mask.
That's
This
right.
is the one where it was a foul ball, hit the plate, come off his shin guard, and went underneath the mask and hit him in the jaw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Rob, we got a break. You want to hold on? You got to go.
No, I'm going to go to work, guys.
All right,
Hey,
buddy.
y'all have
Thank
a
you.
great day.
Thank you for calling.
Hey, I did say that I might change to be a Kentucky fan, but I may have been drinking and had already taken my Ambien when I...
No, it's too late, Rob. I got the text on my phone. I'll show it to
Did you
everybody.
record it, John?
I got it on my phone. He texted me on
All
my
those Kentucky people like that bourbon, boy. They like that bourbon.
Yeah.
All right, that's about some of our great people.
Rob.
Dr. Ward, it was out there watching those baseball games. He had a great time, man. Great time. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. If it doesn't look right, feel right, please go see Dr. Ward. 5 minutes can save your life. The guy does an incredible job. He caught it early for me, and thank goodness he got it all out of there. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kowaleski can make it happen for you. You listen to Jason tomorrow. Guy does a great job. I'm trying to fight off the hiccups here. Beef O'Brady's in Lynnhaven. You want to have a great time. Go watch the games today. Go watch Florida today.
What's
Go
in
to
that
Beef
bottle?
O'Brady's. Have a great time. Pat Paterno is the city commissioner of Lynnhaven. Does an incredible job, and he does a great job at Beef O'Brady's. You walk in, everybody's got a smile on their face. They're always friendly, always polite, and they got great food, great atmosphere. Beef O'Brady's, Lynnhaven.
Plenty of parking, no traffic.
After you get to Lynnhaven, where can you go?
You go right over to David Adamson Fine Jewelry Design. Have your jewelry appraised. Have it cleaned.
Have it what?
Shut up. and then like Tommy did when he went there, he discovered he was getting a ring clean. Discovered he had a loose, about to lose about a 2-carat diamond.
You got a lot of loose stuff
fixed
right
it
now.
right there on the spot.
Yeah.
Next time he comes, I hope he brings his gun.
He went and saw Ward. He went and saw Mitchell after they had some other stuff loose getting fixed.
Oh, here we go.
No more painkillers.
Poor
for you.
Tommy.
Hey, if you love pizza, the only place to go, Paparazzi on Thomas Drive. Go check it out. They got the best deli. They got the best bakeries. Incredible. The Paradise Cake, the Napoleon, the carrot cake, the chocolate cake, the puddings. They got it all right down at Paparazzi. The best pizza. What's a great thing about it? I'll take Ched down there and I'll buy lunch. All we got to do is get one lunch special. You get 2 huge large pieces of pizza and a drink. All you got to do is order another drink for about $11. You can't beat it. And, of course, you know, he's a retired police officer, Big John, retired police officer. That reason alone, we should pack the place out. Paparazzi, Thomas Drive, best pizza you'll get anywhere. Do you want that yard to look beautiful? Turf Pro Pest Control can make it happen. Call Pat. His crew will come out. That yard will look beautiful. Don't go if they don't have Ceto. No Ceto, no go.
Go to Ceto.com. They got plenty of plans for you to pick out, and or you can call them at 850-234-2323. Talk to Brandon and get yourself a Ceto. And if you take your boat out of the Gulf or out of the bay and you go to Michigan to go fishing, Ceto goes with you.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida, available on all your devices.
Connected.
Here are your favorite sports talk hosts.
The Coach James Hale Show. You're listening to Inside Drive Live.
The afternoon underdog.
And your favorite teams.
Braves winning!
We're live on the app. Tune in, Alexa, ESPNPC.com, Facebook, YouTube, and in your car at 101.9 and 104.3. Wherever you go, there we are. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and a high of 90 with wind 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the southeast. Some clouds tonight, a gentle breeze and warm near 77. Partly cloudy and 91 tomorrow with a wind out of the east around 13 miles per hour. 92 and some clouds with a moderate breeze Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Attention homeowners, are you dreaming of a backyard oasis? Look no further than S&R Fencing, your go-to destination for quality outdoor transformations. At S&R, they specialize in crafting custom fences, decks, retainer walls, and all exterior construction that not only enhances the beauty of your home, but also stands the test of time. Their experienced team takes pride in delivering top-notch craftsmanship with a personal touch. S&R Fencing, locally owned, licensed, and insured, and a member of the BBB.
ESPN Northwest Florida is thrilled to introduce the newest members of the Panama City Beach Chamber to our vibrant business community.
Welcome to the Beach Chamber. 360 painting of Panama City, Arco Services, Club's Real Estate Group, Cody Morey, the Doc PCB.
We're here to support your success and help you connect with our community.
Congratulations from ESPN Northwest Florida.
And the Panama City Beach Chamber of Commerce, reaching Bay County and beyond.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
He's the sexiest man on the planet.
Live and local from the J. Michael Studio on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Go Gators! I saw a picture of Coach Spurrier and Billy Napier. And Coach Spurrier looked really good. They're both, I think, at his restaurant. And, I seen some other pictures of Coach Spurrier that made me sad because he looked older, but he looked good in this picture, looked really good in this picture. And so did Billy Napier. So one of my heroes is Coach Steve Spurrier. There's no doubt about that. I love that guy. All right, what do you got for us today, Dr. Chad Mitchell, on the Florida Gators?
Well, let's talk about the College World Series.
Let's do.
And on Saturday, Florida had a disappointing loss to Texas A&M, losing 3-2. And this game started off really all A&M. The second inning, A&M scored 2 runs.
Chad, can I stop your update real quick?
You always do.
You know, that game started.
It gets you started on something.
I know.
Hey, Chad,
and then it interrupts my flow, yeah.
I believe that game started like 11:30 Eastern time. I want to say maybe later, maybe earlier, but somewhere in that time frame. 4-hour delay. I want to ask you, because you're a pretty good baseball player. 4-hour delay. How does that affect you mentally when in a World Series baseball game? Both teams had to go through it, but to me, as a coach, that would drive me crazy.
If you're on a roll, you feel like like A&M was. You get on this roll, and of course they didn't score again after the second and third innings, but you get on this roll and you feel like, man, our momentum got shut down. And then, if you're the opposing team and you're down, you're like, okay, we've got a chance to rest and sort this out and be able to come back. And Florida almost did it. I mean, they were scoreless till the 7th inning, and they scored 2 to get it to within 3-2, and they just couldn't get it done in the last 2 innings.
Well, it was a weather delay. They did, both of them didn't start the game until like 4 hours late. And just as a coach, that would drive me crazy. You pumped up, you're ready to play, and that's 4 hours later. Yeah. And they got to be worn out.
Well, it does something to you mentally as well. I mean, you're getting some rest. I mean, I'm sure unless they're
they did. They got a
cutting up and
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Usually they're resting pretty well.
I didn't mean to mess up your
Sure
update.
You didn't. Sure.
Yeah.
Don't believe that.
Yeah.
So Florida had 2 runs on 8 hits, and A&M had 3 runs on 6 hits in that game. So Florida goes to the elimination bracket, and of course we talked about that earlier. That is today at 1 Central or 2 p.m. Eastern. They're playing North Carolina State, and North Carolina State lost to Kentucky 5-4 on Saturday. The other game, and we talked about this is the night game tonight, is Kentucky and Texas A&M. I think that's a very good matchup.
Yes.
And anyway, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, the Gators, not so fortunate their first game into the actual College World Series, but they still have a chance. They've got to beat North Carolina State to keep moving along.
Who do you like, NC State or Florida?
I like Florida. I just think, unless their momentum's been hampered a little bit by this A&M game, Florida was on a roll. But NC State, I mean, they took care of a good Georgia team too. So either one of these teams, I mean, we'll see. They played close games to A&M and Kentucky. It could be either North Carolina State or Florida.
Who do you like? NC State, did your Wildcats beat, or do you like Florida Gators?
I got to go Gators.
Yeah, I'm hoping and praying Florida gets it done. Let's go Gators.
So we'll have 2 Florida teams, hopefully, that'll continue on here. So anyway, a lot of good baseball left to play. in the College World Series.
I don't know. See, I watched them. That was some of the best baseball. All 4 games were great baseball.
I mean, usually
games.
it is College World Series. I mean, it gets really serious at this point, and you've got the best teams of the year.
I wonder who
right
had the most fans out there. I got to ask Dr. Ward about that when we get him on here Wednesday. The Jell-O, the restaurant, they were showing the Jell-O shots were being taken. Gators, I think, were like in last, but it was embarrassing.
As hot as it is,
Ward wouldn't have been there. We would have had nothing.
To stay Jell-O. As hot as it is, how do you get Jell-O to stay Jell-O? It just turns into water.
Well, it's inside a bar.
It doesn't matter.
It's inside a bar. Hot. But seriously, they showed all the number of people that were hitting those shots and stuff, and that usually kind of lets you know who has the most fans there. Tennessee had quite a bit. Yeah, but Florida, I was really surprised that maybe Florida fans just don't drink much.
John's joking.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Ward was there and had a picture of him and his wife. So I texted him. I said, "Hey, your daughter is absolutely gorgeous." He texts back. He put like those smiley faces. "Don't flirt with my daughter." Anyway, he was out there for the FSU game. And then he watched the Florida game, and I think they're back now. He had to go back to work. But have you ever been out to the games out there?
I have not.
We got to go. Man.
Yeah, it would be awesome to do it. Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I did get you tickets to the Tennessee-Alabama game.
Here we go, John. I'll set him up for lunch, and he won't show.
Yeah.
And then I'll be questioning whether he's really got the tickets or not.
You'll buy the gas, and he'll get in the truck and go, "Oh, you know what? You know where my wallet is, Doc?"
I'm offended right now.
I did get into the Alabama-Tennessee game.
Not that he have good tickets. Your tickets were great.
They were.
He was shocked. He was like, "Yeah, I thought we'd be in the end zone." He was shocked. He goes, "I can't believe you really did it."
Somebody else did it. He just took it.
His wife's a big Auburn fan. I think she was pulling for Tennessee that game quietly.
She probably was.
Yeah, unbelievable. We were all 3 of us were having fun though. Good gracious. No, Florida's going to get it done today. 4:00. It's on ESPN. We can watch that ball game at 1:00.
We can watch that.
And then after that, you can watch your Kentucky Wildcats play. So it's like last night. We sit there and watch baseball. Watched Tennessee play last night, beat North Carolina. And that North Carolina kid crushed one of the balls.
That game starts right after the inside drive, right? Is that Central Time, Doc?
Yeah. 1:00 Central Time, 2:00 Eastern. Yes. See, Eastern's ahead. We're like a little bit behind there. It's Eastern, Central.
Eastern,
like that. Mountain, Pacific.
And then California time.
Yeah, then China.
But they're playing on Central Time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now you got
Yeah, they are playing at 1:00 Central Time, Chad Mitchell.
No, I'm talking about the field. It's in the Central Time zone.
Yeah, Nebraska is, yes. It's not Mountain. Did he say it was Mountain? Did you say it was a mountain? No. Nebraska's Central Time.
Those are some of the other ones.
The reason I know that, we drove out there to Colorado one time.
Hey, Doc, you got your first aid kit with you. Look at his arm.
What'd you do to your arm?
No, that's
what Doc Ward did.
Dr. Ward did. 6 stitches on that big baby.
Did he butcher you?
He cut me good.
Change his own bandage, though.
I know, I do. I put those bandages
on. It looks like a flag. People got to tune into
back when
YouTube
I worked,
and look at your.
I had to go take over a bar one time. They came and offered me a job.
Yeah.
And I had to stitch myself up many a night after breaking up fights, knife fights, guns. They made a movie about it called Roadhouse.
Yeah. They made 2 movies.
Yeah, 2 of them. Well, the first one's about my life story. The second one's about Jim Brand. I don't know who the second story's about. That was woke.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, he got anything else in Florida? Wildcats screwing up everything.
Oh, well.
Well, no, I mean, that's pretty much it, unless you wanted to talk recruiting, but we talked about that a little bit earlier. I mean, Florida's way down the rankings right now.
We got to take a break. You did good, Chad. That's one of the better Florida State updates you've done.
It was Florida.
Oh.
What's in this bottle?
I couldn't tell.
It says Aquafina, but I'm not sure.
I told you, Doc, no more painkillers, please.
No, that's how good he did. I thought it was Florida State. He did so well. Anyway. Hey, listen, you love food. We all do. You want great meals. You want great seafood. Yesterday was Father's Day. We went to J. Michael's. We had the fried shrimp. It was outstanding. Julie actually got the shrimp burger. Really good, man. man. Really good. J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, the coldest beer. Get out and have a great time. Tell them Coach sent you. You want to stay warm, cool, you go with Stevenson Air Conditioning. Enough said, because I'm going to say more about them in the Alabama Update.
All right.
South Oak Title and Closing. Chuck Tucker does his wonderful job. His dad was a principal at Mosley. Local boy, starts his own company, is expanded throughout Northwest Florida. Done a great job. There's no doubt that he's number one at what he does. South Oak Title and Closing. Mark Howard, 38, sells more than anybody around here. Huge deals. They all use South Oak Title and Closing. Beth Mobley, the same thing. Wonderful job, Chuck Tucker and South Oak Title and Closing. Charlie Corn's Place on 15th Street. Food's incredible. The best country cooking you'll get anywhere. I'm going to go with the weekend specials. They're outstanding. You pick what you want. You want it fried or grilled fish, you make the choice. Baked beans, cheese grits, or french fries, you make the choice. Roll and tea on every Friday night. Then on Saturdays, fried shrimp, grilled shrimp. I love it fried, but it's good either way. And then on Sunday, the big one, the one Chad Mitchell loves, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, cream corn.
Who doesn't like fried chicken?
Rolls and a tea. I said the one you love. Every Sunday, Charlie Corn's Place. And you know, him and Liz had a restaurant since 1986. Legendary people around here in Northwest Florida. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
A special caller, too.
Alabama Crimson Tide.
I hope he hangs on and interrupts the Alabama.
Woo, I'm not going to take the call.
It's going to be the best Alabama update you've ever had.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Here's what's happening.
Hey guys, we are stoked. Coach James Hale has been nominated for Best Morning Radio Personality in the News Herald's Best of Bay. And right now, you can show your support by voting for the Coach James Hale Show. To vote, go to ESPNPC.com and click Best of Bay. And remember, don't vote for Dr. Puker. Vote Coach James Hale in 2024. That guy does puke a lot though, right?
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and a high of 90 with wind 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the southeast. Some clouds tonight, a gentle breeze and warm near 77. Partly cloudy and 91 tomorrow with a wind out of the east around 13 miles per hour. 92 and some clouds with a moderate breeze Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Life can take us so many places. And at Panama City Toyota, we're here to make sure every drive is worth every minute.
Maybe you want a fun, fuel-efficient car for everyday driving. Or you need a dependable vehicle that really gets the job done. Sometimes it's all about answering the call of the wild. And when you're ready to shop, reserve your vehicle online and choose your options. Or we'll help you in person, even if you started the process at home.
Whatever works for you, always works for us.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota. ESPN Northwest Florida.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and graded cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Bonafide and qualified.
Live and local from the Jane Michael Studio.
Certified.
From the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Roll. Alabama Update is brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Don't forget Stevenson Air Conditioning. You're having a problem right now. It's hot. It's humid. The humidity's crazy out there. The house is just not getting cool. It's just running. The power bill's going through the roof. You call Stevenson Air Conditioning. They come out, they solve all the problems, and you save money on your power bill. It's that simple. If you got an old one, get rid of it, buy a new one. Over a period of time, it'll pay for itself because your power bill goes down every single month. Every month.
Smart move.
Now, the Alabama Update. wants to be interrupted by a Georgia Bulldog. So let's let the Bulldog have his day.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I figured he'd at least call during the Auburn update.
Don't you feel sorry for him? I mean, about last year? I mean, you know.
No, Georgia runs the world now. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. They did lose down there. We'll ask about that. Good morning, Coach Moon.
Good morning, sir.
Where are you?
Dogs.
Where are you?
I'm on the road. I'm on the road. Just left Bay Point.
Oh, okay. You already played?
Yes, sir.
God, what time did you get out there?
I tee off at 6 o'clock.
Unbelievable.
Was it flooded? Was it all flooded?
No.
Oh no, it's perfect out there. It's wonderful, wonderful conditions.
Did you take somebody with you that we might know?
No, he's got to get the stitches out this morning.
Oh, that's
today.
right.
Hopefully he'll go with me tomorrow.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. What's going on? What do you got for us today?
Well, I got 2 or 3 things here. I just want to think. Now, Dr. Chad would like this one. On your Roadhouse comment earlier.
Yes.
I just want to, if you sewed yourself up, who threaded the needle?
Hang up on him. Hang up the phone.
That was good. I'm totally appreciable of that
was
one.
pretty good.
That was really
pretty
good. Yeah, who threaded the needle?
Thank you, Coach.
That's awesome.
And the second one, Alabama related. Last week in Atlanta, did you see those crazy guys that hijacked that bus?
No.
You didn't see that on the news? They hijacked the bus and killed 2 or 3 people. And
Oh, yeah, 2 people got killed, I think.
I didn't see that.
Yes.
I didn't know this story.
No.
Y'all didn't see that? It was all over the news. But anyway, what happened is, the police finally ran them down and whatnot. And everybody said, who's crazy enough to do that? And so when the guys came out, when they finally captured them, they came out, the first words out of their mouth was Roll Tide.
It just means more.
The story's true, but
dang, man. That's
story's
crazy.
true. I don't know about the Roll Tide.
Did they really say that when they came?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Of course they did.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Coach Hale's got tears in his eyes.
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that. Oh, what was the third one?
The third one was, I don't know if anybody but me was stupid enough to watch it, but I watched the entire U.S. Open final round yesterday. What a round! Did anyone see that? What a great day of golf!
No, we were watching. We went to a movie. We went to an 8 movie. Honestly, who's winning? I don't even know who's winning right now in golf. Who's winning that one?
Well, Bryson DeChambeau won the U.S. Open.
Okay.
But he was 2 shots behind on the last 5 holes. Rory McIlroy was ahead, and he missed 2 3-foot putts in the last 5 holes.
Hey, comrade, have you used that? That ticket we had through Firefly. Have you gone yet?
I've used part of it, half of it.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you get?
What did I get?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to get there.
I don't remember, but I don't ever remember going to Firefly and not having some good food.
Yeah. Well, what I was talking about, we won that golf tournament. Conrad can play now. I'm telling you, he can play. And he had a girl he had coached. She won a state championship. She was but the reason that's the reason we won. She was unbelievable.
Oh yeah, we had 3 double eagles.
Yeah. She was unbelievable, man. I couldn't believe how good you played.
Why?
I didn't know you were that good. I mean, you're good. Who's better, you or Glenn?
Probably right now, me. Glenn used to be, but he hadn't played in so long,
Yeah.
Right now, I'm shooting in the low 70s right now.
Glenn's been on the injured list, right?
Yeah, bless his heart. He's had all kinds of stuff going on. I hate that, man.
I had a 74 this morning.
All right, what do you hear about your Bulldogs? You anything good? Any insight?
I think, no, nothing's special going on. Kirby's doing a good job of recruiting again, as usual, as you know.
Yeah.
We'll see. You know, this new everything's up in the air with this new playoff system and this new SEC. I don't, the schedule. Everybody's schedule is just unbelievable, except for Missouri's.
Now, answer this question for me. Do you want to go to the SEC championship game and make the playoffs, or do you want to be...
Kirby brought that up.
I mean, I'm just saying. You get beat up in the SEC championship game.
If you do win it, though, you do get a bye.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess you create a bye, but still.
Yeah, but would you have a bye? Would you rather win a national championship?
I know. I'd rather win a national championship. And also, if you win the SEC, even though you get a bye, then you lose millions of dollars because you don't get to play at home in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. In the city of, like Athens, all that money they won't get. The people who live there.
They won't get.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. I will say this about your Georgia Bulldogs. Since 2024, Georgia Bulldogs are 44-3 in non-conference. The best record in college football, non-conference. They won 93% of their games non-conference since 2014. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
They haven't lost a home game.
25, 26, yeah.
Yeah, 2020, I think it is the last home game they won. 2019.
Well, we would have had it, but we couldn't beat Texas. That killed us.
Well, woulda, shoulda, coulda. You beat Texas. You lost to Texas.
But we did win a big game at the end of the year in Atlanta.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, because that call wasn't reviewed on that incomplete pass they called complete.
Hey, that's part of the game. Kirby could have called timeout, and he didn't. He should have called timeout, and he didn't.
For me, the biggest thing last year in the bowl games was the Florida State-Georgia game. It showed the big culture difference in the SEC and the ACC.
Just
now,
means
all the
more.
Georgia players opted to play, and all the ACC players opted not to play.
Well, and
Kirby said, this is what you're going to get in this system.
Well, he also, like you talked about, he gets those guys. He didn't take a lot of transfers. He had guys that had been in the program that loved Georgia, wanted to play at Georgia, and they weren't guys that transferred in from all over the country. Florida State had a lot of guys that transferred in from all over.
That's a good point.
It really is.
Yeah, they weren't indoctrinated to the culture for 3 or 4 years like the Georgia guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you're bought in, you want to play that final game.
I shared something. I think I shared it was Bill Curry, and it was recently too. And he looks old. He doesn't look very good compared to what he usually does. But he's getting old. And he talked about when he coached at Alabama. He goes, with Alabama, you never had to push those guys. He said during winter workouts, they came to work. Practice, we never had a practice where they didn't get after each other. It was just embedded in them, the work ethic at Alabama. And said they expect to win. They work hard. It means a lot to those kids. He said the games we lost are probably my fault. They played hard. They said there's certain programs have that tradition. They know what is expected, and it's just normal for them. It was pretty good. It was a really good article or video that he did. It's really good.
Yeah. My point of view is just going to come down to the same two teams, I believe, as Alabama and Georgia again, because I don't think the board is going to, as far as Alabama, how they perform, I don't think there's going to be a drop-off, not much.
Well, we'll know.
Different,
September 28th, we're going to need to know. We'll get an answer about him and his career at Alabama. He wins the game. He beats Georgia. He'll win over the fans, and he'll be able to lose one or maybe two later in the year. He loses to Georgia and then loses to like a LSU, Tennessee, and Auburn. Then it's going to get ugly. You know how Alabama fans are.
Just to stir the pot a little bit with you two, there's a couple of people online that's got Texas winning it all.
Yeah,
and they've got the talent. The question is Sarkisian able to pull that off against coaches like
Conrad? Did you see what I shared?
Kirby.
Texas had all these big time recruits in there. Outside Darrell Royal Stadium, they were nothing but Lamborghinis. That was there. No, I'm serious. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
And everybody's going, this can't be legal. This can't be right. There's no rules anymore. He can do it.
No. Well, Carson Beck, he's got a Lamborghini SUV.
Yeah.
Whoever heard of that?
It's crazy. Hey, listen, we got to take a break. You done?
I'm always done, sir. I'll thread that needle for you next time you need it, though.
So that's what I'm talking about. We pulled it up on the video. There's a white one, orange, blue, and black Lamborghinis. All these big-time recruits are there. They're getting inside of them. They got them running. Hey, come to Texas. We got some nice toys for you.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just mad Alabama didn't think about
roads they can open them up on, too.
Texas lost a lot of good defensive players. Enough said.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thanks for calling, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Alabama update brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. You want to have a great time. You want your house is to feel like a great. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. You're warm in the winter. You're cool in the summer. That's because Stevenson Air Conditioning. They can make it happen for you. Don't make a mistake and call somebody else. Call the local people that take care of locals. And they're also the most honest people you'll know.
Be cool. Don't be a fool.
Very good. Say it one more time.
Be cool. Don't be a fool.
Turpo Pest Control. You want your yard to look beautiful? Call Pat. They'll come out. That yard look absolutely beautiful. You want to make that special someone happy? Maybe if I do this for Jim Brandt, he'll be nice to me. David Adamson does jewelry. They do a great job. I might get Jim a Buckeye ring or Buckeye necklace or something. You think he'd be nice and kind?
If you can design it, they can make it.
Yeah, I can. Oh, I know how to do it.
830 Ohio Avenue, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven. You don't got to put up with all the traffic and all that other kind of stuff. You can go there, get it appraised, get it cleaned, get it fixed, get it designed. It's all done.
Make sure that I get that for Brent. Maybe he'll treat me halfway decent for once. He's just a negative piece. Anyway,
it's worth a try.
I won't go if they don't have Sea-Tow. If you're going to get in the Gulf in a boat, and if you don't have Sea-Tow, no matter
where in the United States of America,
what if you get out there and a storm comes up out of anywhere and you can't get back? What if you get out there and the engine stops?
What if you hit a sandbar?
What if a shark jumps in the boat? You call Sea-Tow, man. You got to have Sea-Tow. Don't go without Sea-Tow.
They got a super duper app that all you got to do is push a couple of buttons and they know exactly where you are within a couple of feet. And it makes it real easy to find you, rescue you, and they get your stuff back all in one piece. Coast Guard trained guys, all of the captains are. 850-234-2323 or go to Sea-Tow.com.
We'll be right back with Dr. Chad Mitchell on the Auburn Tiger Update. This is the Auburn Tiger Football Network, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Here's what's happening.
Hi, it's Ryan Mulvey from The Inside Drive, and thank you for nominating us as your favorite radio show in the Best of Bay competition from the News Herald. To keep your radio fun and positive in Panama City, Lynn Haven, Panama City Beach, 30A, and all across Bay County, go to ESPNPC.com and click Best of Bay to vote for Ryan Mulvey in The Inside Drive. Jay Henley, what do you think?
Huh? What?
That's what I thought. Thanks for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida and vote The Inside Drive.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and a high of 90 with wind 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the southeast. Some clouds tonight, a gentle breeze and warm near 77. Partly cloudy and 91 tomorrow with a wind out of the east around 13 miles per hour. 92 and some clouds with a moderate breeze Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Discover the new Kia during the Summer Sticker Sales event going on now at Bill Bird Kia. Our SUV family is built for all-in adventures and endless possibilities. Whether you're traveling on the highways or off-road, you'll do it with grace and grit. Now offering 1.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2024 Kia Sorento or a new 2024 Kia Sportage. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Now enjoy the view this summer because the road is yours in a brand new Kia from Bill Bird Kia.
Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2024 Kia Sorento or new 2024 Kia Sportage with $2,165 per month per 1,000 financed in 48 months. Quantities limited. No down payment required. Cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 7/8/24.
It's the Coach James Hale Show. Live and local from the J. Michael Studio.
A lot more excitement is yet to come.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Eagle. Hey, Martha Kinney. James Weiler and Jenna. Great people, no doubt about that. Auburn Updates brought to you by Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. We all know Pat does a great job as city commissioner of Lynn Haven. And his restaurant, what a great people he has. He hired wonderful people. They've been with him for a long time. They love working there. And you can tell when you walk in. TV's everywhere. The food's incredible. First-class operation, no doubt about that. A great place to go today to watch the Florida Gators play. Who are they playing?
NC State.
NC State, 1 o'clock Central Time. Go down and have a late lunch, drink some ice-cold beer, watch the game, eat those wonderful chips. The onion rings are unbelievable. And every Wednesday, they've got this big special 10 wings and a side for $9.99. Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. I got to give a lot of credit. I think Coach Hugh Freeze is doing even better than I thought he would as far as recruiting. We'll see how year 2 plays out for his win-loss record.
Yeah, the Kias are lined up outside the stadium.
They'll have lumber. They'd have lumber lined out outside the stadium, Yellowwood lumber.
There's a Kia plant over there.
Kias won't get it done. Kias won't get it done.
Hey, they're good cars, though. I mean, you know.
But tell about our former Alabama player, what he's standing beside up in.
Oh, yeah. Isaiah Bond, the 4th and 31 hero. Yeah, he's over there in Austin in these pictures. You can look it up online. Standing in front of his Lamborghini that the University of Texas gave him for transfer. And, you know.
Yeah, I wonder what the Buckeyes gave my boy Downs to go up there and freeze him to death.
He got something.
Yeah. But anyway, getting back to Auburn, they really are knocking out of the ballpark right now as far as recruiting. They've jumped up from 8th in the nation. Now they're at number 6. They have 15 commitments so far this year. And you got to give Coach, like I said, give Coach Hugh Freeze some great credit. He's hired a really good staff. The guys can coach. They can recruit. They definitely can recruit. They know how to play the game. They know how to relate to these kids. They know how to identify players. They get them on. Once you get them on campus at Auburn, it is an easy sell. You look at all the kids, the things they say about it. Go to a game there. It's second to none. Great job, Coach. They got a big commitment. 4-star safety, Eric Winters from Enterprise, Alabama. Enterprise always has some good high school football players up there in Enterprise. He plays safety. He is 6'2", 200-pound physical kid that can run. He is number 5, he's the 5th best player in the state of Alabama. Overall in the nation, they had him ranked the 53rd best player in the country, the class of 2025. Georgia wanted this kid bad. Kirby likes those physical safeties. 6'2", 200 pounds, come down in the box and light you up. I mean, he's like a linebacker back there. Georgia wanted him bad. Miami tried to play the money game and get him. Florida wanted him. Tennessee wanted him. And he visited Miami on May 31st. He was at Georgia on June 7th. And then his final visit, I think his final visit, he was with Coach Charles Kelly, the co-defensive coordinator that Dion could not keep at Colorado. And Coach Kelly also coached at FSU in Alabama. A really good coach, really good recruiter. And then Durkins also helped in the process of recruiting Winters. So he's there at Auburn. Good job, Auburn. Auburn's 4th commit in 8 days. Chad, let me say it again. You said FSU has 4 commits. Auburn has 4 commits in the last 8 days.
Yeah.
Again, Auburn's class was 8th in the country. Now they have moved up to 6th in the country, 2025. Now, Winters projected as a nickel safety or hybrid linebacker for the Auburn Tigers. He's got the athletic ability to play man coverage, being 6'2", 200 pounds. So he'll be a 215, 220 range probably at Auburn. Big boy, big old boy can play. He will hit you. Since Hugh Freeze, they talk about what he's done since he's been in Auburn. He's changed the culture, the atmosphere. They say you can feel it, you can see it. The atmosphere has changed at Auburn since he's become the head football coach there. Auburn's going to win big, no doubt about it. Auburn has jumped Texas A&M right now and Oregon in the nation in recruiting because of winners getting this big stud to come in there and sign. Auburn's 2025 class in the SEC. This is in the SEC, Chad. Number one in the SEC right now is the LSU Fighting Tigers. Close behind in catching right now, the Georgia Bulldogs. Number 3 in the SEC, Alabama Crimson Tide. Chad, it used to be 1 and 2's Alabama, Georgia. We're seeing it now. You said Bama's starting to pick it up.
So who's your source? I'm just curious what your source is, because there's always
questions like
controversy.
that. Just listen and don't. You can't learn by asking. You should never ask questions. Just listen. Okay. How do you learn anything by asking questions? Come on. I never ask questions. Look where I'm at.
Well,
number 3 is Alabama. Auburn now is 4th best in the SEC. Auburn has 15 commitments, 6 from the state of Alabama, 5 top 15 players in the state of Alabama. Out of the 15 best players, Auburn's got 5 of them in the state of Alabama. They're doing a good job, man. They truly are doing a good job.
They're doing a very good job.
Now, this one, I don't know if it's 24/7 or on threes. ESPN also had some stuff in there. Now, listen, the number 1 quarterback that's committed to USC, watch out. That Lewis kid from Carlton, Georgia, he is ESPN's number 1 overall recruit. I got a feeling that Auburn might be able to get this young boy. He's 2 hours away from Auburn. And Los Angeles is a little bit further. That's out past Kelsey's Creek and Kelsey's Pond. So that's a long way out there. Mom and Daddy can come watch, and all the family, they can come right over to Auburn and be there in 2 hours. They can't do that in L.A. It's going to take them a while to get there. So we'll see how that plays out. And I'm going to have to look more on that because we might be hearing something really soon on that one. They get that guy, watch out for Auburn. Recruiting's going great. They're also getting transfer players in, not just the recruits, but they're getting other college players to come to Auburn. The bottom line, the key, is it going to be Thorne at quarterback? He's been playing quarterback now for 6 years. You would think he'd be outstanding this year. If he plays well, Auburn's going to be really good. If he doesn't, we'll see. But year 2 for Coach Hugh Freeze, the second year is always better than the first. They know your system. They know the coaches. And he got rid of a couple guys. Things weren't working out the way he wanted. The chemistry of the team and things like that. A lot of stuff. The bowl game, things that happen at the bowl game, they won't have to be worried about that in the future. So I think things are heading in the right direction for Auburn. There's no doubt about that. Now, one other thing I do want to talk about. This is big. This is important. I was really sick about this young man, Brian Beatty, the kid that transferred in from South Florida, the little special team returner, running back at Auburn, was going to be a big role in Auburn this year. He is doing better. Matter of fact, he's out of ICU. He's completely out.
He was the one that was shot
in the head. His brother Tommy was killed in the. And I don't know what's going to happen to the guy that shot him. You know, he's self-defense. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Depending on how good his lawyer is. But he was shot back on May 18th. He's now out of ICU. He's doing really well. Keep him in your prayers. He was going to be a big-time threat to help Auburn. Now the poor guy, bless his heart, looks like he's going to recover, that's a great thing, because there was a time there we didn't think he was going to make it at all. So this is good. This is good. And what's the old saying? Nothing good happens after, I say 11 o'clock. Most people say after midnight. You should not be out doing anything, and that proves it right here.
I don't go out after dark, period.
Yeah, as you get older, I don't do a whole lot of anything. I'm getting ready to just sit around at the house, watch TV now. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. I do get to all my sponsors, though. I love going there. They got great food. They got everything's good about them. I want to brag on the people down at Rudy's. They do an incredible job, no doubt about that. After the show, we went down there, and they had my cards ready for us. We'll be giving some ways. We'll start that probably next week, giving Rudy cards out. But the barbecue's outstanding. The turkey's unbelievable. They cater. They got that huge facility down there. It's beautiful. The back room, Lorelei Layton room in the back, you can have a party, chamber meeting. You can have a football banquet. It's that big. The superintendent spoke there, and it was outstanding. He did a great job with all those
open up
women.
at 7 o'clock for breakfast,
breakfast,
burritos.
lunch, and dinner.
Oh, man.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Burritos.
Great food.
People, try them. Get a bag.
I miss Ethan. I do miss Ethan, though.
Me too.
Deanna Rudy's have a great time. If you're a principal and you want to feed your faculty, they'll bring it to you. They cater. They do a good job. They do a wonderful job. Rudy's Barbecue on Bat Beach Road. Don't forget about Newbies. 3 great locations. Love John. Love Charlotte. The mothership. The best bands in the Southeast every weekend, and they've been rocking and rolling down there. Good crowds down there. No doubt about that. Newbies, too, on the curve. Go watch all the sporting events. Have a nice cold beer. Watch the game. Shoot pool. The inside and the new part of it's been remodeled. It's beautiful in there. No doubt about that. Newbies, too. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski can make that happen for you. He'll be in here tomorrow. The 2 Buckeye boys will be here tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And I want to thank, again, Beef O'Brady's and Pat for the Auburn update. Every Wednesday, 10 wings and a side for $9.99. Get down there and have a great time anytime at Beef O'Brady's. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Dr. Chad Mitchell, we get back. We got some tough questions for Chad when we get back. He can handle it, though.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Your safety and proper care of your boat in an emergency is crucial. When it comes to on-water assistance, response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's SeaTow. SeaTow's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. SeaTow gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at SeaTow.com or call 850-234-2323.
You're a real estate agent, not a social media expert, but you absolutely need a professional social media strategy. Stay on top of mind, top of feed, and be in more places. Introducing SocialStackPro.com, a tool for real estate agents that inspires your content with the power of ChatGPT built right in. Try SocialStackPro.com for free. Focus on building your brand, building relationships, and post like a pro with SocialStackPro.com.
Hey there, business owners. Do you feel lost in a sea of numbers, struggling to navigate your day-to-day accounting? At Lighthouse CPAs, they specialize in guiding businesses to make more money and keep more of what you make. From bookkeeping to tax planning, they've got you covered. Plus, with their user-friendly software, managing your finances has never been easier. Spend less time on paperwork and more time growing your business. Call Lighthouse CPAs 850-785-5254.
He has a really low passenger rating on Uber. He punched a magician and started a petition to remove the penny from circulation.
Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael studio.
Is he sane? I have no idea.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Oh, yeah. Play it, baby. Boom, 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 boom.
Takes your way back.
Yes, it does. Matter of fact, our anniversary, guess where we're going to be? Well, what band are we going to be listening to?
Pink Floyd.
No, we're going to go see the Eagles.
What?
Yes. We will be gone.
How's that going to happen? I didn't know they were touring.
Well, I'm kind of misleading you. It's a group that play the Eagles music. But they're good. They're really good. We went and saw at the same place. One of the casinos. Went and saw a guy doing Michael Jackson. He was outstanding. The guy was great. And we're going there. They're going to have the Eagles music, and looking forward to that. That's on our anniversary.
Some of those copy bands are pretty good.
Yeah, this one's really outstanding from what I heard. So love the Eagles. I think they're one of the best, greatest groups ever. No doubt about that. And again, Glenn did write a couple songs for the Eagles also, like he did Elvis. So congratulations, Glenn Manley. Y'all keep Glenn in your prayers. He's doing really good right now, but keep in your prayers. Same thing with Ryan Mulvey. Prayer works. I guarantee that.
Glenn going to come back on the show sometime this week?
I hope not. Oh, yeah, he'll be here Wednesday. All right, let's get into it. This is a question. Greg McElroy, I really respect him. He played quarterback at the University of Alabama, highly intelligent. Now he's doing the TV deal. He knows what he's talking about, Chad. So I'm going to ask you his top hostile environments of college football in 2024. Number 10, can you give me any idea what conference or what team it could help out, Wildcat? Listen. This guy played in these stadiums. This guy's done TV in these stadiums. He knows what he's talking about.
Top 10.
This is his top 10. And it's going to be very difficult to get these right. That's the reason I got two highly intelligent guys answering this question.
Where'd you get those?
Number 10, what conference? Number 1, what conference is it from?
SEC.
It's at number 10.
SEC.
SEC is correct. It used to be in the Western Division. We have no more divisions. Not the top 4, the top 10.
Auburn.
No, if you think Auburn's at 10, you've never been to an Auburn game. No, not even close.
I have been to an Auburn
Not
game.
even close.
They're at least in the top 10.
No, I'm talking Auburn should be either number 1 or number 2.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All right.
That's the top 10, ain't it, Doc?
Yeah, it is, but I think he's asking for specifically
way
somebody
high.
else's
Way
ranking
high.
of number 10. I mean, I don't know.
They're from a state close by Alabama, really close by from Alabama. Matter of fact, this university is closer than any other university to Alabama. Even Auburn is closer
Mississippi
in distance.
State?
Yes, it is. At number 10, he
The
goes.
Cowbell
He
Stadium?
goes. This is what a guy that played through all these colleges. He played college football in these stadiums. He's done TV. He knows what he's talking about. At number 10, the Mississippi State Bulldogs home stadium.
Oh,
it's
they're
loud.
so scary.
It's
They're
crazy.
so scary.
The bells they ring.
Is scared of a
Have you
cowbell?
ever played
No,
there?
it gets noisy.
We played there in the
what's their-
70s and they had those bells.
What's their record? What's their home record?
They have trained mosquitoes in Mississippi State.
Anyway, number 10 by Greg, and he knows what he's talking about, Dr. Mitchell. Number 10, Mississippi State. Number 9, what's number 9? They're from the ACC.
Clemson.
Yes. 81,500 fans running down the hill. Good pick. Loud environment, hostile, no doubt. Number 9. I don't agree with this one whatsoever, but he's been there. He believes it, so I'm not going to question him. Number 8, you're never going to get it. You'll never get it. Out of the Big Ten.
Out of the Big Ten?
Big Ten, number 8. It's not Ohio State.
Iowa.
No. No.
You're saying I'm not going to get it, so I went crazy.
I'm going to go with somewhere in California.
No, Big Ten.
Well,
That's true.
Big Ten. California's in the Big
Ten.
Ten.
That's true. Big Ten.
I'm stuck.
Their colors are red.
It's got to be like Indiana.
Their colors are red. You say
Indiana?
Kansas is not in the Big Ten.
Okay.
But it's a good pick, though. No, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Remember the jump around?
Yeah, the Badgers. Yeah.
He says at number 8 is Wisconsin Stadium. The environment's incredible.
Isn't Bama playing them? Soon?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's the reason he did it. All right. Number 7, I've heard about it. I've watched them on TV. I'm still not thrilled about it. I'm going to go, you'll never guess it. It's for the ACC, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it can be a difficult environment. I've seen some Virginia Tech games on television.
What's it hold, about 60,000?
I don't know the number, but
okay. They say Virginia Tech. I'm sorry. I could pick 6 in the SEC a lot better than that.
Yeah.
And here we go. Number 6. They are a new member of the Big Ten, and everybody loves them. I mean, they're getting more credit than anybody.
USC?
They're Obama on steroids. What?
USC?
No.
You said a new member.
They're a new member, and they got an alumni guy that owns a lot of. He makes a lot of money off shoes.
Is it Oregon?
Yes, Oregon. The 6th most
Nike, Oregon.
hostile environment in college football is Oregon at number 6. So remember now, we're going to go back and go all of them again, but I can pick schools in the SEC and the Big Ten are a lot better than these. Number 5, Number 5. They're your top 5. Who is number 5? They're out of the SEC. They got a big stadium.
Georgia.
SEC, who is it? Same question we asked.
I was doing something.
Go back and just do it. All right, let's leave me alone. Number 5, who is it?
LSU.
See?
Listen, LSU should be in the top 3.
You're getting close. You are getting close, though. Not far.
Ole Miss? Well, you said close. I thought
At number 5, the 12th man, 102,733 crazy fans.
Yeah.
Extra, he said this extra loud there. The 12th man, they do it right. At number 5, most hostile, Texas A&M. Number 4, the 4th most hostile environment in college football, and it is pretty cool. They're from the Big Ten. Who is it? Go ahead and read it. I know
I'm
you want.
sorry. I'm reading Rob Bauer's comment. He sent me a text. He says, snoozing. Can we talk about golf or college bowling?
No, Rob. No, we're not. I enjoy this, okay?
Stay tuned for our pickleball segment.
Who is it? Who's number 4 out of the Big Ten?
The Big
Huge
Ten.
stadium.
Ohio State. Michigan. Oh, gosh.
They wear
Penn
blue.
State.
Thank you. He said the whiteout is unbelievable. Over 106,000 people. The
it's
whiteout.
so scary, the whiteout.
Great environment. Great environment.
It is a great environment,
Now,
but it's not that scary.
Here are your top
most
3.
teams.
Top 3. This is a guy that played in these stadiums, man. This is not Jim Brandt talking. This is somebody that knows what they're talking about. He does it on TV.
Oh.
Okay, he's been there. He
Must
knows.
be true if it's on TV.
The top 3, really crazy place.
LSU's got to be one of them.
Who is number 3? They're all 3 in the SEC.
Auburn's got to be number 3. Really?
Well, okay, you going to help?
So it must be LSU then. Is it Alabama?
No. No. Think a minute.
Georgia?
Rocky Top will always be.
Oh, that is a tough.
homes
Yeah.
around me.
I totally
Good
slept on that one.
old Rocky Top. Woo! Rocky Top.
I totally slept on that one. Golly, how did I not think about that?
When they beat Alabama 2 years ago in Knoxville, when they tore the goalpost down, 105,000 on the field.
I totally forgot about Tennessee.
Alabama players body slam some little kids, some little girl. Tennessee is number 3, 101,000 singing Rocky Top.
I can see that.
That place is crazy when they win.
I can see that.
Bama might have to play them at night this year. I hope not. And number 2, and I've been there, and I you can say it's close to number
Auburn,
1.
right?
It's close to number 1. The second most hostile environment in all of college football. Just over 88,000 fans. Where is it at?
Auburn,
Alabama. This is what he said. Jordan Hare, the Iron Bowl. Auburn is the toughest place to play, period.
Well, when Georgia goes there, it's the toughest.
When Alabama
goes there, it's
when
tough.
LSU goes down there.
Exactly.
Big game.
It's tough.
Oklahoma's going to find out what it's like to go there.
Absolutely, they are.
You go to a night game there. You go to a day game there.
It's Auburn.
It doesn't
They've
matter.
lost 5 games, whatever. You're playing them at home.
I don't
Watch
care.
out.
Yeah, that's one of the great. You want to know why they recruit so well? You get your recruits there to that game. You got a good shot at getting them. Auburn, number 2. At number 1, Chad, who is it?
LSU.
No doubt. LSU on a Saturday night. He did say Saturday night. It has to be a Saturday night to be number 1. Over 102,000 people.
The rowdiest place.
They're liquored up.
To.
They're ready to go. Them Cajuns all day long, tailgating, drinking, partying at night. They don't go pass out. They just getting cranked up.
Did I tell you my LSU story?
Tell us again. Tell me. I want to hear it.
So my buddy, we're big Alabama fans. This was 1990. I want to say 4 or 5, somewhere in there. Mid 90s. He wanted to go to an LSU game, and I was living in Shreveport doing my orthopedic residency, and so I met him there. This is my official friend. That's the SEC, and
I'm one of his non-official friends.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so he says I've been here before, so we'll all ride together, and I'll show you where to go. I'm like, okay, so we park. And we walk through LSU's campus, which is absolutely gorgeous. If you've never been there, it's a very gorgeous campus with the trees and the oak trees, the Spanish moss. Anyway, coming off the top of the hill, going down into Death Valley, next to the river, the stadium sitting there. He says, follow me, I know where to go. And there's a huge contingent of LSU fans right at the gate. The gate's not open quite yet. And he's leading us right down the road. And all of a sudden, I see all of these cars headed our way. And we get surrounded by LSU fans. And all four of us, we're completely surrounded. They're yelling at us, tiger bait, tiger bait, tiger bait. I'm getting spit on accidentally. You know, they're just yelling so loud. And I thought we're about to get killed. And I look, and we are walking down the middle of the Mike the Tiger parade.
Oh, my
You know,
God.
the tiger in the cage?
Yes.
I mean, the cars are coming right at us. And I'm like, you idiot. You told me you knew where you were going. You're marching us right down into the middle of all this.
What were you wearing?
Alabama gear. Oh my God! Listen,
you're lucky you didn't get killed.
But no, here's what happened. I mean, we got in that stadium in that first quarter, the first few minutes, the loudest stadium I have ever been in my life. I mean, rabid LSU fans. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know some of them; they're good people. But man, football, they're rabid about. And if we hadn't blocked 2 punts in the first quarter, and I think we scored on one or both of those, and basically put the game away in the very first quarter, it would have been a long game.
What year? You remember what year that was in?
I want to say it was 94 or 95. I'll look it up.
Stallings was coaching then?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt. LSU people.
I don't remember all the details.
I want to go to a game there. Maybe this will be the year I get opportunity to go. I'm not sure. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. Chad, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
If you love pizza, man, get over to Paparazzi. Have a great time. Right there on Thomas Drive. The food's incredible. They got lunch specials, about $11 and some change. You get 2 huge slices of pizza. It's like a whole pizza, really. 2 slices of pizza and a drink. Can't beat it. All you got to do is take somebody with you, get 2 drinks. That's all you got to do in one special. It's that good. Look at the bakery. Look at those cakes. Look at that Napoleon. Look at the Paradise cake. Once you get one, you'll go back there and you'll get one every single time. It's they got a new bar in there too. Great place. Paparazzi, no doubt about that. Also, don't forget about our fine people down at Charlie Corn's place. You love good home cooking, country cooking. You can't get a better place than Charlie Corn's. Daily specials. Pick out whatever meat you want. 3 sides for $11.20. You can't beat it. Friday night specials of fried fish or grilled. Saturday nights of fried shrimp or grilled. And then Sunday, the big one, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, creamed corn, rolling tea. It's outstanding. Charlie, Corum, and Linda, they had a restaurant since 1986. They're legendary people here in Bay County. And Wildcat, I want to get Jim Brand a gift. I want to win him back over. I mean, obviously, something's happened in our relationship. I don't know
The only way you're going to be able to do
What can I
that,
get him?
The only thing you're going to be able to do is design something special.
A Buckeye?
From your heart.
Yeah.
Hey, now that's a good idea. Turn it into a ring, put it on a bar napkin at one of those fancy restaurants that you eat at, and then take it down to David Adamson Jewelry and design. Been doing it for 42 years, but in Lynn Haven at 830 Lynn Haven for 32 years. You can't go wrong. I guarantee you'll make a friend.
I will do that. And I'll tell you another thing I'm going to do. I won't go if I don't have Cito. Don't get on a boat without Cito. Ask them before you get on. Are you with Cito? No, I don't go.
I got Cito.
Everybody got
go out there.
smart people
going to
have
a bunch
Cito.
of people on the boat, and I don't have to worry about nothing except for whether or not the beer's in the cooler. That's all I got to worry about.
We will be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Atlanta Braves 7-year send-off.
That is gone!
From ESPN Northwest Florida.
Drew Gerhardt. We are going to be sending you to Atlanta on September 7th on a Saturday to see the Braves take on the Blue Jays. That's coming with your hotel, with your spending cash, your food and beverage at the game, and some great seats at the Xfinity Club. Drew, now what's your excitement level feeling like?
All right. We're going to Atlanta.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, a possibility of thunderstorms and some clouds and a high of 90 with wind 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the southeast. Some clouds tonight, a gentle breeze and warm near 77. Partly cloudy and 91 tomorrow with a wind out of the east around 13 miles per hour. 92 and some clouds with a moderate breeze Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Hey there, folks. Looking for a place that feels like home right in the heart of Panama City? Well, look no further than Charlie Corm's place at their new location on 15th Street. Charlie Corm's is not just a place, it's an experience. Imagine cozy corners, friendly faces, and the aroma of delicious dishes that'll make your taste buds dance. From sunrise breakfast to late night bites, Charlie Corm's on 15th Street has it all. Charlie Corm's place on 15th Street is now offering exclusive weekday lunch specials. Visit Charlie Corm's place on 15th Street. Look for the giant mural.
Hi folks, it's Tracy with Tracy's Fine Jewelry and Coin and Bullion Reserves. Did you know that we do more than just sell some of the finest jewelry in town? We can engrave on your wedding band, locket, Yeti cup, or almost anything. Need your watch battery changed? We can do that too. Our expert will even evaluate your coin collection. And of course, we always pay top dollar for your old gold and silver jewelry. See, there's a lot more to Tracy's Fine Jewelry than a lot of pretty sparkly things. Come and see us today at Tracy's Fine Jewelry.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all.
These men need inspiration.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
They're motivated by Vicodin and road skank.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
And we're back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Watching some highlights of Chad's younger days. Going to watch Alabama, LSU, and Baton Rouge. Man, Alabama was good that year. They just blocked the punt, ran in for a touchdown. The defense 4th and 1. LSU runs a little toss sweep. They lose 4 yards.
Well, before that, they fumbled the ball and Bama ran it back.
Alabama crushed the running back. He fumbles,
Answer the question, what year was that, Doc?
1994.
94.
Yeah, it was in November of 94. I was at that game, and if it weren't for these plays in the first quarter, it would have been a
the final score was
35-17 Alabama.
Yeah.
But
you got out of there alive.
I got out, and we were, and the thing is most of the LSU fans left right before halftime.
There's a second punt block.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
So we
were they more intimidating before the game or after?
Yeah, I mean they were harmless, in the big scheme of things, but it was kind of intimidating if you've never been there and experienced that. And I don't want to knock LSU fans. Some of my
you kind of have
some of my good friends.
You don't want to, but you kind of
rabid LSU fans, having lived in Louisiana, I get why they are. And there are some really good LSU fans. There's some bad ones, just like there's some bad Bama and other schools have bad fans. So anyway, but yeah, Bama got off to a good start in that game.
Who won our giveaway?
Oh, we want to say congratulations to Drew Gerhardt.
Drew,
I believe
he called in here.
He was nominated twice on the Coach James Hale Show.
Drew
he was excited. He's going to have fun. He's going to bring back us some souvenirs.
Drew did a good job. Drew, bring us back a baseball or something. All right, Chad, have you ever had a season, think back over your lifetime, when you've had a team, well, I can't listen. I need you to listen. You've had a team like Kentucky, like Southern Cal, like Alabama, all these teams, and you think they're going to be really good. They're ranked preseason, and then just something happens. I remember Alabama went out to L.A. and played UCLA week 1 of the season, and I think we might have been ranked number 1, number 2, or something like that. We got our butt kicked. We were able to open kickoff back for a touchdown.
Overconfident.
And then we got our butts kicked. It just broke our hearts. Now, I've got a list of things that have happened. College football teams with the most unranked finishes, but they were ranked preseason. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Let me say it again for you.
Ranked preseason.
College football teams with the most unranked finishes. Unranked finishes. You're nothing. You're not in the top 25.
And they finished big.
But they started the year out ranked pretty high. What college blue blood team thinks leads the whole country in this?
Nebraska.
Started out ranked high, but ended up
with nothing.
How about Notre Dame? Notre Dame.
He keeps saying blue blood like it's Kentucky or something like that.
No, they're not. Kentucky is not considered a blue blood in college football. They just joined the Big Ten. USC, Southern Cal. I did not know this. Remember when they came on the field to play Bama out in the first game of the year in Dallas? Their guys were showing off. They were like Wildcats trying to get on the field. They were holding them back. Bama beat them like 52-7. Yeah, USC, 7 times they were preseason ranked, and they finished the year unranked. Unranked. Terrible.
Overconfident.
Kind of like Phil Cobb's coach teams. All right, number 2 team, 2 of them. They started their year out, we're going to be really great. They finished the year unranked. Texas A&M did it 6 times in their career.
Dang.
6 times. Wisconsin, out of the Big Ten, 6 times.
Ouch.
Michigan State, 5 times. This is sad. The Florida Gators, 5 times. They started ranked, and they finished unranked. That's unheard of.
That's unheard of. Believe too.
It is. It really is. TCU 5 times. North Carolina 5 times. And this one really hurts me. This really breaks my heart. 4 times Georgia started the season ranked and finished the season unranked. Auburn Tigers 4 times. Texas Longhorns 4 times. The Miami Hurricanes 4 times. And your boys down in Baton Rouge, how many times have they started the season ranked and finished the year unranked?
I got a question.
3.
Has anybody done any research
3
whatsoever to figure out why that happened? I mean, is there a pattern? Is there a reason?
It could be injuries.
It's team chemistry.
Was it injuries?
Yeah.
Was it they were just overrated?
It has to be all the above. I think it's all the above.
There's a lot of things happened.
Overrated. The team didn't gel. They had key injuries. Chemistry.
I mean, you can have a bunch of 5-stars, and look at Lincoln Riley.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of 5-stars. Where did they finish last year?
USC always has had players.
Yeah,
and they're number 1.
Yeah, Yeah. So
number 3, LSU had 3 times this happened. Penn State in their great career, that's only happened 3 times. That's really pretty good. Only 3 times. Michigan Wolverines only happened 3 times. Oregon 3 times. Arkansas 3 times. So it doesn't mean anything because you rank the top 25. It's where you end your deal. How much? 2 minutes. That's
so. Is Nebraska not on that list?
No, Nebraska didn't make the list. That shocked me.
I looked this list up. Nebraska's got 3. Stanford's got 3. West Virginia's got 3. And Notre Dame has 3. So at least I mentioned Nebraska and Notre Dame.
How many Notre Dame have?
3. Notre Dame has 3.
In there with 3. So Doc got to get those.
I did a quick search.
He did AP. I did UPI. Or maybe I just got lazy to write it down.
Other words.
You get to be just like Morant. You know, you get more like Morant.
We got to check out what you're looking at.
Are you double checking my
got a fact check.
Well, in case I get asked a question.
Listen, man, this is CNN. All right, I can do. God,
you do what you want to do.
Hey, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
All right, real quick. This is for you, Chad. 30 seconds. Which program has been ranked number 1 the most within a season? 1 season counts for a year. Who?
It's got to be somebody I'm not a big fan of. It's probably Notre Dame.
The man's smart. Now I know why he's a doctor. That's a good job. Good pick. It was 26. Alabama was 25.
I knew Bama was up there, but
Bama was second. Notre Dame.
I knew it wasn't going to be.
In the old days, we couldn't beat Notre Dame in anything. Coach Bryant was 0-4 against Notre Dame. You were probably too young to remember all that.
Yeah, I was too young.
All right, are we out? How much?
Yeah, go. Never mind, you're out. Say goodbye, Coach.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Thank you, Wildcat.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Here's what's happening.
Are you tired of dynasties? Sick of seeing Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs hoist the Super Bowl trophy or the Oklahoma Sooners in their 4th consecutive softball championship? Then you should stop what you're doing right now. Go to ESPN PC.